Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that is, I think, quite in love. We've got an emperor overseeing basically the end of a chapter, witnessing that things are changing. Perhaps a very strong core element of their life is no longer, or they're ready to move on from it because what they want is love. Ace of Cups. So this could be somebody who is looking to start a family, build a home, but I think they are changing their priorities because of love. So it could be because of kids, for example. Let's go on spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. All right, let's see. What do we have? I'm going to go with the Energy Oracle. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend so far. It's like starting to get a little bit cooler here. Not quite as sticky hot outside, which is nice. Makes me want to get on a boat. Hello there, Peggy. How are you? Hello, Ancestral Guidance. How we doing? All right, what do we have? Yep. This is about new connections, a new community, a new setting. Sometimes it can be a little bit disconcerting or a little bit overwhelming to consider what needs to change in our life from a social perspective. But there are at times ties to a former you that can hold you back from the growth that you are meant to pursue. Oh my God, you guys, did that rhyme? I think it rhymed. I'm a poet. Hello there, Consider the Ravens. How are you? Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Kay. Hello, Ophelia. How are we doing today? But this is somebody who is acknowledging what a peaceful, serene existence might look like and taking care of whatever has stood in their way. So, again, it feels like somebody's trying to make a home. I want to be building a home with somebody that I care about. Let's go with the Golden Lenormand. We'll see if I guess number 4 is the House card that might come out. But I think another important element here, the world talks about connections. Obviously also feels to me like a bit geographical, right? Like some location's going to change for somebody. But I also feel like there are people you are meant to meet in a different location. What's up, Lucas? How we doing? GP. Thank you. All right, so we've got number 5 and number 28. I did put this in the Divine Masculine playlist. Please keep in mind that you have feminine and masculine energy within you. I don't care who you are, you got both, okay? And we have to leverage those different energies depending on where we are in our life. And this is somebody who is leveraging or really leaning into that masculine energy. Because we have the Man card. Oh, what's that? You don't have yours. Let me loan you mine. Sorry, I had to. We have the Tree, which symbolizes mental strength. I'm telling you, somebody, like, they conceive of a different life. This has been fine for what it was, or maybe not, but I'm ready to plan or like set up something different. Slower pace, for example, or a different focus, right? I think this person is cleaning up their life for building a home with someone they want to marry. Like, Hold on. I know who I want to spend my life with. I better just, tidy things up a little bit. I don't want to scare them away if they think that I'm just like completely incapable of keeping house or doing the dishes or putting away my clothes. This person's thinking about marriage. This is the Metamuse. I am sure you're right about that, Peggy. There's so many people out there. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Lucas. I hope you have a phenomenal time. I'm a little jealous. Although I gotta say, I'm not really like trying to get on a plane these days. I'm proud of you. Whoever is our emperor, you are coming out as the hermit. And as if that wasn't enough validation, that you are going for a little introspection, realizing more about who you are, what you want to live like. Then we also add to that the Tree of Life card, the one that's in the middle. Now, this card is unique to the, as far as I know, unique to the Metamuse deck. It's not something you'll find in other tarot decks, but it is, I believe, biblical. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but indicates somebody has been addressing the different areas of themselves. It's like giving yourself a little bit of an exam. Am I happy? No. Maybe I need to like ask myself a few questions. Would this make you happy? When were you last the happiest? Who do you like spending time around? Who makes you feel bad about yourself? And why do you allow them to make you feel bad about yourself? This is somebody who's saying, if I have to go out on my own, if I have to do my own thing, then I will. I'm not going to tell you that when I left Minneapolis for here, that I left like 8,000 friends behind, because the truth is I did not. It was excruciating to rip myself away from that place on like, not like, it was a mixture, right? This is the home that I've known for the majority of my life. I know people here who, I don't know, went to my college graduation or went to my like 23rd birthday party. Like, it's hard to walk away from things that are established, things that are familiar, things that you know. But there's also a point in your life where these things start to lose their shine. And I'm not talking necessarily about people, but we all know they're included. I had some great friends in Minnesota. There are some that I really do miss. And there are some people that I think it's probably for the best that I don't encounter anymore. I feel like this is somebody acknowledging I can appreciate this place that has been important for me without hating it, and acknowledge that it's time for me to move on or it's time for something different. There could be some sense of more like peaceful or serene environment awaiting you because you have dealt with people that are difficult or that like to be combative. You might be surrounded by people that are a little bit less mature, but I do feel like you're ready for an adventure. Oh my God, you guys, that rhyme too. Are you a poet? Maybe I'm reading for a poet. That would be great. Let's see. Hello there, Holly Jane. Oh, you're so kind. And I'm pretty sure I saw a really sweet comment from you maybe yesterday. So I already think you're pretty great. Hello there, Brian. How are you doing? Great hockey in Minnesota. There's great hockey, but have you ever heard of hockey hair? It's kind of a big thing in Minnesota. Just go ahead, do me a favor and YouTube, do a little search on hockey hair, and you might find a really fun hockey video about ridiculous hockey hair. It's great. It's a big part of hockey. That and, everything stinking horribly. I've never played hockey, but I think I like babysat dudes that were like just starting out in hockey or something. I can't remember, but I remember the parents talking about the hockey gear and it just being like, ooh, that's a good idea, Lucas. You are so right. Consider the Ravens. It's all about the party in the bag, right? You got to have that luxurious hair. Really let people know that you know how to have a good time. No offense to our bald friends out there because, you know, you can still party. We've got 2 8s. That could be important. We just had Lionsgate, but we've got 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah. I've reached a certain point in my life. I have accrued enough experience. I can pursue something different. For some of you, there's a job that's really compelling in a different location, and that's a big pull for you or a big draw to consider a different environment. I do feel like you would be able to like spread your wings, you know? Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Are you a little scared? Are you a little nervous? It's a big deal, right? Whatever you're considering, whatever this change is, it's not just, oh, I'm going to like start wearing jeans instead of yoga pants. Oh my God, it's going to change my life. No, it's a big change and it can be a little nerve-wracking to deal with that, right? You're coming out as the 9 of Wands because there's a little ambivalence or a little bit uncertainty with this new beginning because it is not the thing that you've been familiar with. It is not the path that you've already been on. And that's what makes it awesome. Charge your phone up, pack an extra pair of undies. I don't know, whatever you need to do. You're going to be fine. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about being nervous because I was definitely nervous when I moved. But what I'm talking about here is confidence in yourself to hack it wherever you go, wherever you land, to make this new life actually work. You'll be fine. You just have to get out of your own head. We have the 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's a decision that you seem to be stuck on, and I don't think it's necessarily should I actually pursue this new venture or this new place. I think it's more so, how do I tell people? Do I tell people? You might have some people that you're just kind of like, You might have other people that you tell them, you know, I've decided I'm going to go for this, and they cry and you're like, There's some, I think it's communication related. There's some decision here that is a little bit concerning, but don't let that stand in your way of happiness. Okay. If you have a pretty good feeling that you're meant to be elsewhere, then by God, do it. Moving here was a really good thing for me, even though I was terrified. Okay. We've got 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like you're just a little bit too scared. That's a bad word. I feel like you're just a little bit overworked, overwhelmed, stressed out. And maybe sometimes you just need to take a breather. Go, I don't know, get your nails done. Go, I don't know, have a beer, unless that's not good for you. But you know what I mean? Like, take a breather. Take a step away from thinking about it. Take a step away from looking at places that you might move to, jobs you might apply to. Take a breather, but remind yourself, you're the King of Wands. Whoever you are, You've got fire within you. You've got the ability to conquer. You've got, some of you, some really great creative skills. But more importantly, you got cojones. Maybe not in the flesh, but you know how to go after things. So remind yourself that you've already done things like this. This is just a different type of thing, right? We're going to go to a different deck. This is the Kipper. Hello there, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Oh, I like that, Lucas. The universe only gives me opportunities it knows I can handle. So if you want a measuring tool for how awesome and capable you are, just look at all the opportunities that come your way. Hello there, Made with Love. How we doing? Oh, Queen Carmen. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? We've got thoughts in the reverse and community in the reverse. I'm trying to think of a kind way to say this. It might just kind of tumble out. Sometimes we have to hold ourselves to higher standards than the people that we are surrounded by, because we're not going to let other people bring us back down to a disrespectful or immature vibe, right? But there are also times that it might make sense to mirror the energy you get from a community. If you don't consider me, if you don't think about what makes sense for me, if you're constantly setting up things that benefit you and then forgetting to consider other people, I will not feel bad about thinking about myself first, right? Like, I am a considerate person. I would like to be generous. I would like to be helpful to others. But I'm also going to be very diligent in selecting how I dole out that help, because my energy is valuable. My love is valuable. And if I'm going to offer that to somebody, it's because they're going to do something beautiful with that, right? They're going to be able to get inspired and do something for themselves as well, right? If you're dealing with people that just take, and they never give, then don't you dare feel bad for removing your energy from that, because they don't deserve your energy. Courtship in the reverse. Some of you have had to let go of a relationship in order to get to a place where you felt like you could leave this location or this community. Others of you may have just been really frustrated with the options you have there, but I do feel like there is somebody at a distance that you are very drawn to. Hello there, Lightheart Alchemist. How you doing? I like it, Robert. All right, what else do we have? Here's an unexpected journey. It didn't come out of the Lenormand deck, but remember when I told you we'd see the house card? This is number 20, by the way. Journey is number 10, and expectation, we have it in the reverse. This is number 28. There's an unexpected journey to somebody's house. There's an unexpected journey to buy a house, to rent a house, to find a home. But the main goal here is somebody is creating a new home, right? A new life. I am awesome sauce. Shaner, how we doing today? I absolutely agree with that, Peggy. All right, let's go with the Tattoo Tarot, since we're talking about creativity, right? King of Cups in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. This divine masculine has, whoever you are, you've gone through kind of like a slowdown, and then emotions kind of prompted you to get back into taking action in your life. For some of you, you may be working on diet and nutrition. You might be working on letting go of substances or alcohol. You might be working on surrounding yourself with people that make better lifestyle decisions. But I think at the core of it, it's about working on your mental health, because we had the tree come out earlier, right? We have somebody here that's in a better state emotionally and mentally because they have made better decisions for themselves. And that might be a little upsetting for the people that you've been dealing with in your community, right? Devil. Yeah. Some of you, there was a sex addiction, or just like codependency in relationships. And this led to difficulty in terms of pursuing what you wanted in your life or being who you wanted to be. I'm telling you, there was either people codependent on you, or you were codependent on others or something. And you took a look at that and you said, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? And I'm proud of you because you've made a change, right? You're the Emperor in the upright now. You had to learn a little bit of a lesson here to then decide to course correct. Page of Wands. Two of Swords. You're going to get some good news. This is a piece of information. This is maybe a little bit weird. This is a piece of information that makes you excited, makes you happy initially. And then you get kind of like slapped with the accompanying like responsibility. Oh, well, if this is possible, now I have to pack up all my crap. There's something here about, okay, I could get what I want. It's going to require some work, but you can do it. Go get you that life that's going to make you happy. I want you to be maximum happy, okay? Maximum happy. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There have been some issues here in terms of dishonesty or disloyalty from a friendship group. I think we've kind of already touched on that. But what I also see from this combination is you got choices. I don't know, maybe you're wickedly funny. Maybe people really enjoy being around your positive energy. Maybe you have a lot of wisdom to impart. Whatever it is, there are people that do want to be associated with you, right? There are people that want to be your friend in this new community. So, believe in yourself. People will want to hang out with you. Just make sure you shower. That's a big part of it, right? Showering, brushing the teeth. You got that. I'm glad to hear it, Shaner. Thank you, Kay. What's up, dude? I'm doing pretty well. Happy weekend. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Look, there were things that slowed you down. There were things that caused you some anxiety. There were difficulties along the way. That's just kind of like how life is, right? It is what it is. There have been challenges that other people may have just accepted as, well, I tried, right? Whatever. You're being told to keep it moving. Let's go. Oh, you got places to be. All right, this is the Pulp Tarot. Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. And the World. You ever just like waited for something new to happen without you like changing? This is making me think about the time I got stuck in a stoplight. I don't even remember where I was. I think maybe even like Wisconsin or something. And it was like a T intersection, right? And the main road was the one that I was sitting at the light on, and I just needed to take a left, right? And I swear to you, I was sitting there for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and I was like, really? Really? Can I go yet? It didn't change. And then I realized there was like some construction going on. Maybe the light was like not actually working. There wasn't a sign that told me I didn't have to pay attention to the light, and the lights didn't really seem to be in my favor. So I went. I don't know if I'm not supposed to admit that, but I went. I waited a long time. That's where you're at. I've been sitting at this light waiting for you to give me a green light to make things work here, or to feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, or this is where I'm supposed to plant my garden, this is where I'm supposed to build my home. I'm still waiting. It doesn't feel right. So if this doesn't feel right, then maybe I need to check out something different. Maybe I need to check out a different neighborhood, right? Oh, I could definitely do a video on showing you all everything I own, because some of them I actually don't use for the general readings. This one, for example, I'll use these in personal readings, the Divine Time Oracle deck, because it's so specific. I don't want to give all of you the same answer on when your person's going to come into your life and like make everything great, right? We know you do that, right? It's not the other person. You make your life great, and then the other person comes in. Okay, just checking. But like, I don't use this in the general, so I don't know how many I have. If I had to guess, it'd be like probably like 50, 55. I've given a few away. Hello there, Mona. How are you? Ooh, hey, you know, that sounds like a great question for my $5 one question offer right now. So you can feel free to email that to me. Yeah, I'm still doing that for those of you that are interested in a personal reading. My email address is in the description box below. Agreed, a bazillion. All right, we've got 4 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Cups, and Judgment. If I have gotten everything I can out of this location, if I've grown to, as tall as I can with these veggies, then maybe it's time to consider something different. I think we have somebody realizing this place, this space, these people might be limiting me. I have good memories with you. I will never forget you, but I need to move along. There's something else calling to me. And for some of you, this Judgment card is about somebody they want to reunite with. Wherever you are, Emperor, there's somebody you miss. It could be family for some of you, but I think this is the love interest. Three of Swords in the reverse. This is a place that I think you already know would be a healing environment. Maybe it's got some really beautiful views, or maybe it gives you access to a lake or the ocean. This is something that would be good for you mentally. King of Cups in the upright. See, we're going from not really knowing how to handle our emotions to, I got this. I know how I feel. And if I don't feel good, I know how to handle that, right? So now I'm feeling like this Nine of Wands energy is more so about, you know what? If that over there could make me happy, I'm not going to let it just like walk away and out of my life. If that person, if that pontoon, if that really cool muscle car could make me happy, I'm going to go get it. So we have somebody standing up for what they want, fighting for what they want, because in part they have been able to address some healing they needed, but also because they feel like they could build a really peaceful existence with somebody. Temperance in the upright. This is about peace, serenity. Yeah, I'm ready for a happy life with some, chill vibes, nice views, and somebody that I can hang out with that I really do admire or enjoy spending time with. So there's some impulsivity here. Somebody might buy a house, somebody might buy a plane ticket, somebody might hop in a car, but we have this effort towards building this long-term life, this like home, right? All right, this is the signs of the times. I do love me some lakes. I mean, the ocean's real cool too. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm probably a lake girl. That's true. Somewhere with a garage. Agree. Worried about? Well, who do you see yourself as, Lucas? Are you the Emperor? We've got the 41 from Signs of the Times. It's the lightning card, number 41, like I said, sorry, disruption. I can't help it. This always makes me think of Twilight Zone. I don't know how many of you watch Twilight Zone. I'm a big old nerd. I love Twilight Zone, but for real, this is like the William Shatner episode, you guys. Have you seen it? It's young William Shatner. It's black and white, right? I'm pretty sure it's a black and white, show. And he's like traveling back from like having been in a rehab situation, and he sees something out on the wing, on the plane. Anyways, Twilight Zone might be important. Maybe you just want to watch that episode because it's awesome. Maybe you just really like William Shatner. Either way, there's a disruption here. Something that I think makes somebody take action. It also implies fast movement. Power lines, energy, number 36. And patience, number 3. Yeah, this is somebody needing to listen to their intuition. So there's going to be some sort of issue. There could be somebody that doesn't want you to pursue what you want to pursue. There could be roadblocks in terms of, paperwork, approvals, that kind of thing. But if you stay positive about this and you keep knocking things out step by step, right? Like if you have a list and you're crossing things off, you'll be fine. And have patience. Things are going to work out. So this is exciting. I'm excited for you. Hello there, Chandler. How are we doing today? Hey, I feel like that's fair, not knowing where you live. I mean, if it's not a truck bed, that seems reasonable. That's fair. That's fair. So on the table here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I have 28 on the table. And what can you guys see? 4? I think you can only see those, right? So, you ain't wrong. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Okay. Oh, I love that movie. Okay, let's see. What do we need? We need a situations deck. How did I go this long without you? I've missed you. All right, let's see. Triggers, name, car, place. Irreconcilable differences, divorce final. So yeah, for some of you, this is more so about I've left a relationship. It doesn't have to be divorce. I've left a relationship or I've left a family situation or a friend situation. Like this is over. This could be somebody going no contact with somebody that was really close to them previously. But then as they're going through this major change, there's a lot of things that are reminding them of this person that they miss or want to be building a home with. Who is that person? Someone they consider to be a soulmate. Someone they felt like they couldn't have. They didn't feel good enough for this divine feminine. I am crazy about this divine feminine. This is everything I've ever wanted in a person and never been able to find. And I want to, have a life with this person, but crap. I got to deal with some things. I got to fix some things. I got some toxic people in my life. I've got a not so great environment that I'm dealing with. Maybe I need to deal with some behaviors. But I can't stop thinking about this divine feminine. All right, we have waves in the reverse and roller coaster. So if somebody was able to somewhat temper these emotions or kind of try to forget that they miss somebody, that is no longer really a possibility. It's getting more consistent that they feel drawn to this other person. This is the angel Romance Angel Oracle? Yeah, like that's it. Pretty sure. I like it. We've got, it is safe for you to love. It's always good to hear. There's somebody who has good intentions for you. Oh, okay. Okay. Dang. We got engagement. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. And then we have release your ex. There's someone from your past. Remember we saw that divorce card. So I'm speaking to the Emperor. There's someone from your past. I feel like you've already started to let go of. You may have been working with the people you could trust to get away from this person. For some of you, this is more of a family dynamic, right? But there's somebody here that you have been able to release that was, I think, quite manipulative so that you could reclaim your power and redirect it towards what you actually want to be doing. This is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. I'll pull a couple from here and then we'll call it a day. Nice. It's 12:18 here. Do you? I love it, Colleen. I do love the Twilight Zone. I should watch some more of it. We've got carry through with your plans. Don't you go making those plans and then back out of them. Nope, I won't have it. You made those plans because you wanted to do that? Because you know it's going to make you happy? Do it. Like Ben Stiller. Do it. Do it. I think he did it better, you guys. Yeah. Underscored what Peggy said. Be careful of a serious flirtation. Peggy, I think this is in response to your comment. Okay, Emperor. Remember we had some impulsive action here? You do not have very much time in your love situation to communicate, right? There's somebody else flirting with this love interest of yours. A letter that you will receive, act on it at once. There's a message or email. It could be an old-fashioned letter, probably not. But there's communication here that you need to respond to when you get it, like quickly. I feel like that's for the Emperor. And what do we have for the Divine Feminine? Be very kind when you meet your newest friend. Okay. Something serious will be told to you which you must not believe. I feel like that's also for the Divine Feminine. So there's a new friend entering the equation. And then there's also somebody that's going to tell you something that's probably not true. Maybe they have the wrong idea, right? Whatever it is, don't get your panties in a bunch, okay? It's something you'll find out that'll help you realize why that happened or what's going on for real. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes and the requests for personal readings. You're awesome. I love you. And I might try to come back for another reading today, but we'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Toodles.